The collapse after the climb. How India let victory slip at Headingley. In what was shaping up to be a glorious start to the Shubman Gill era, India crumbled in the final act of a 5-day thriller at Headingley, succumbing to England by 5 wickets despite posting 471 and 364 in their 2 innings. It was not just a defeat. It was a lesson in missed opportunities, fielding lapses, poor strategy, and ineffective finishing. Ben Duckett's breathtaking 149, Zach Krula's 65, and Joe Root's calm unbeaten 53 led England to a historic chase of 371 runs in just 82 overs, rewriting the narrative of this Test Series opener. Jamie Smith's emphatic 6 to finish the job rubbed salt in Indian wounds. So much fire, so little finish. India came into day 5 with everything going for them. A target of 371 for England, the second highest chase ever acquired on English soil. A history of dominance when defending 350-plus scores. 2 innings led by 5 separate centuries, with Rishabh Pant scoring twin tons joining an elite club. But none of that mattered in the end. England chased the target down with clinical efficiency, carving through India's bowling and exposing the soft underbelly of their fielding and tactics. Where did India go wrong? 1 dropped catches, 6 of them. Yashasvi Jaiswal's third dropped Ben Duckett on 97 summed up India's misery. Pant dropped 1. Gill fumbled another. England capitalized on every extra life. Duckett, in particular, should have been gone multiple times before reaching his 149. 2. Bowling mismanagement. Mohammad Siraj, who looked dangerous, was curiously underused. He didn't bowl between the 41st and 81st overs, and Bumrah was inexplicably held back in the final 17 overs. By the time they returned, Duckett, Crowley, and Root had neutralized the threat. 3. Tail-end implosions. India's collapses at the bottom, 7 for 41 in the first innings and 6 for 31 in the second, meant England were never batted out of the game. On both occasions, the platform had been built by centuries, only to be dismantled by reckless batting and disciplined English bowling. 4. Passive captaincy. Shubman Gill, in his first match as Test captain, was outmaneuvered. His defensive fields and late bowling changes allowed England batters too much freedom. The decision not to bring Bumrah Siraj back earlier was baffling. 5. Over-reliance on stars. Despite individual brilliance, Gill 147, Pant 134, 118, Jaiswal 101, Rahul 137, the collective cohesion was missing. When Duckett and Crowley cut loose, there was no plan B. India lacked intensity when it mattered most. Ben Duckett, the hero India couldn't remove. Duckett's innings was a masterclass in controlled aggression. Reached his century with a reverse sweep. Took on Jadeja with audacious ease. Punished anything loose from Prasid Krishna and Thaku. He was dropped on 97th and carried on with utter disdain. His 149 off 165 balls took the sting out of India's attack and crushed their spirit. Pant's heroics go in vain. Rishi Pant's double century across both innings should have been the headline. His 134 and 118 were aggressive, intelligent, and bold. He now has 4 Test centuries in England, a record for visiting wicketkeepers. But as is often the case with Pant, the brilliance came in a losing cause. Stat of shame. Despite scoring 835 runs, taking 15 wickets and registering 5 centuries, India lost. This was only the second time in Test history that a team has lost after scoring 350-plus in both innings. What this means: for England, a 6th straight win at Headingley while bowling first. A confident start to the Andersons and Dulker Trophy. Proof that baseball is now maturing into a ruthlessly effective unit. For India, 7 losses in their last 9 tests. Big questions over team balance, fielding standards, and Gill's captaincy. A tour that threatens to unravel quickly unless the team regroups with purpose. Next up, Test 2 at Lord's. Can India bounce back? Will Bumrah be fit? Will Gill make braver choices? England, on the other hand, looked buoyant, ready to roll forward with momentum and belief.
Like ocean's tide, every swing of hope sweet shakes, victory shines on every face. Your mind rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. Spinning dreams like stars at night, swinging beams through dynamite. Feel the blazing glory's flame, every play another name. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner arch of our India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. Stars at night, swinging beams pure dynamite. Feel the blaze and glory's flame, every play another name. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner arch of our India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts